All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Cell, FHO'S. Sorry about yesterday's podcast. We could not get, for whatever reason, YouTube was down. But today we're here, we're on, and we're going to talk about how to pack for Yonda. What we call Yonda is a long distance trip, okay? For those that are new to the word Yonda, Yonda is simply a long distance trip. We're going to talk about that today. I'm going to show you guys just the different things you need. And it don't take much. You don't have to have no motorcycle out there, packed with no big old, bag full of stuff, stuff packed all the top, piled all the top of your motorcycle. We're just going to talk about the basic necessities, how you do this, the things you need to take that'll make the whole trip worthwhile, how you can pack efficiently, how you can maximize everything that you would possibly need to take to do a Yonda trip. All right, so stand by. Let's get this thing started, man. Bear with me 1 second.
Dick, we can't stop every 10 minutes for you to make sound alarms.
Each athletes snap loudly when they're set off. That buys us 10 seconds that could save our lives. You hear that stream? We gotta bear away from that. Head in that direction.
All right, so as I was saying, let's get this thing. All right, so listen. The first thing I want to tell you is this, is that when it comes to getting Yonda or packing for Yonda, you don't need a whole lot of stuff, okay? The biggest mistake everybody make when it comes to packing for Yonda is that they think that when they get there, they want to get fresh at the hotel, they want to be fly. Unless you Pedro from Detroit, Pedro stay fly every week. I don't know how he do it. He must have all his stuff shipped in and shipped out. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to be fly all the time. The biggest thing about getting Yonda is really don't nobody care how you look for the most part or what you have on for the most part, because they just respect the fact that you rode your motorcycle, you got Yonda, and you came to spend time with us and came to see us. So it's not going to be a fashion show. And it doesn't have to be a fashion show, and it shouldn't be a fashion show for anybody, especially if you rode your motorcycle. You just want to get there. As long as you're clean and you're comfortable, that's all that matters. And I know a lot of people say, well, I ain't tripping what nobody else think about me and da. But that's just what it is. So when it comes to getting Yonda, you want to pack effectively. You don't want your bike too weighed down, stuff packed all on the top of your tour pack. And I have 3 basic bags that I use. I'm going to go over the 3 basic bags that I use when I'm going on a 2-week trip, a 3-week trip, a whole month if I'm out. And then I'll show you just the bag that I use if I'm just going on a weekend trip. And today, actually, I got to pack because I'll be gone. I leave in the morning. I'll be gone for the whole weekend for the most part. So I need at least 1, 2, 3. I need at least 3 outfits. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to pack effectively. And I'm going to show you how to not really worry about, trying to take too much stuff. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure, the first thing you want to make sure of is that you take plenty of, underwear, okay? Of course. So for me, because I'm a little shitty motherfucker, I pack at least, so if I'm going, let's just say I'm going to be gone for 5 days. I'm going to pack 7 to 8 pair of underwear. Okay, that's not including the pair that I'm gonna wear to ride in. 7 to 8 pair, because the worst that can happen with underwear, boxers, tank tops, whatever, is that you stop at a Walmart, grab your pack. You spend your $12, $13, whatever you spend on drawers. If you spend more than that, but the worst that can happen is that you got to stop at a Walmart or stop at somewhere I don't know if they sell them at Family Dollar or not, but whatever, you got to stop at and just grab you a pack of drawers or whatever. So it's really not a big thing, but you want to take at least a pair and a half for every day. So a 5-day trip, I'll take 7 to 8 pair of underwear. Okay. And that's not like I said, I'm a little shitty motherfucker, but more importantly, it's because of the rain. You can get caught in the rain. You can get caught, it might be extremely hot, where you have to change your underwear, because they're sweating, you're sweating, your balls are sweaty, your pussy is sweaty, and excuse me, ladies, for saying that like that, but it is what it is, and you might have to change them to keep from chafing and whatever else it may be. So sometimes, you might have to change your underwear twice a day or whatever. If you get caught in a rainstorm or thunderstorm, you might have to change your underwear, change everything you got to be dry. So five, for every day you're gonna be out there, a pair and a half of underwear, a day and a half worth of underwear. So 3 days will be 1, 2, 3.5. So you're looking at about 4 to 5 pair of underwear. 5 days I'm gonna be going 7 pair of underwear. And that's just on the safe side. Boxers, whatever you wear, and your tank tops. So 7 and 7. So that's that. With your tank tops, your boxers, and your drawers, those are easy. You roll them up. You roll them up, and you simply just roll them up and tuck them. Now, when it comes to packing your underwear, okay, you want to do your underwear, your tank top, all your underclothes, socks, drawers, tank top, or t-shirts, whatever. You want to put all of those together in one bag, okay? And the reason why you want to put all those together in one bag is because you want to know where all of that stuff is when you need it. Okay. You're not going to need it. If it depends on if you're traveling every day, then I'll show you what bag to put it in, because I got 3 different bags that I pack, and they all have their own meaning. So I'll show you what each bag means and why I pack 3 different bags. Okay. So, you want to put your socks, drawers, tank tops. You want to put, it's kind of the stuff, all of that kind of stuff. You put all that together in that bag. So packing that should be pretty easy. However you got to pack that. The next thing you want to make sure that you do is whatever you need. Like if you wear contacts, if you wear whatever, you want to make sure you got a whole thing of solution, separate, not the solution you're going to have to keep on your bike on a regular, but you have an emergency set of solution that you need to have, whatever medicine, and you can put that with your underwear in that bag, and I'll show you again for that. But again, the most important thing is it's not a fashion show. Nobody cares that your drawers got a hole in them, or your tank top ain't the best tank top. It got a split in it or whatever. Ain't nobody tripping that, because ain't nobody gonna see that or whatever. Or the person that do see it, he ain't gonna get fucking nowhere. He just trying to take it off, or she trying to take it off. So ain't nobody gonna care that you got holes and shit in your underwear and all that shit anyway. So, can you guys hear me, everybody? Can everybody hear me all right? Yeah, can everybody hear me all right? What up, Black Moses? Everybody hear me well? I want to make sure before I go any further. Somebody need to comment. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me well? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Everything going well. All right. So nobody is saying nothing. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me pretty well. Okay. Thank you. All right. There it is. There. I got the thumbs up. All right. So, again, number one rule for packing Yonda is really don't nobody care. It's not a fashion show. Don't nobody care how you look. We just appreciate the fact that you came out, and that we appreciate the fact that you rode your motorcycle. So that's that. Sock, underwear, important. Like I said, for every day, a day and a half worth of underwear, and you should be straight. If you have to, the worst that can happen is that you have to spend $15-20 on a pack of underwear, t-shirts, drawers, whatever, socks, whatever. But you do that. For socks, socks are a little bit different. I can probably wear the same pair of socks 2 days in a row, whatever, and whatever. Also, you really only need 5 to 7 days worth of clothes. I don't care if you're going to be gone for a whole month, because at some point you're going to bed down. At some point you're going to be able to get to a laundry where you can wash everything. So even though you're going to be gone 14, 15, 21 days, you don't pack 21 days worth of stuff. You pack you a basic 5 or 7 day gear worth of stuff, and that should hold you, sustain you for the 21 days. Now, okay, this weekend I'll be in Houston, okay, and I wore this outfit in Houston. Next weekend I'm gonna be in California. Ain't nobody gonna be like, hey, you had that same shit on last week in Houston when you was on your motorcycle. Ain't nobody finna be saying that, because again, we don't give a fuck. We just applaud the fact that you rode your motorcycle. And besides, if a motherfucker checking for you that tough, then you might want to have some motherfucking stalking or some other issues or conversations with this cat right here. So it's just that way. So I don't care how long your trip is. You only need to pack for 5-7 days. If you pack anywhere you go for 5 to 7 days, you can wear that 5-7 day get down. You're going to be able to wear that forever and a day. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. All right. So number one, When it comes to my underwear, socks, drawers, and everything, those are gonna go in. It all depends. Okay, boom, boom. Let's so here you go right here. This bag right here is my saddlebag bag. Okay, this is a Harley Davidson bag designed to go in the saddlebag. Okay, you don't have to get a Harley Davidson bag. You know, everything with us is HD. Everything with Queen is HD. So she has her bags with her name all inscribed on them. And the reason why we like these bags is because they made to go right in your saddlebag. Whoop. They got a handle, so when you get to where you got to go, you open your saddlebag, pull them right on out. You got your handle, and they're pretty roomy. You know, they might not look roomy, but they're pretty roomy. They got pouches on the inside of the bags. So with that, you know, you can, you know, stuff. You got this little pouch right here. Look what I got in here. Boom, FHO patches. Yeah, okay. In the game, baby. In the game. FHO patches right there. So I keep those in there for different people. They be asking me, whatever. So this is my saddlebag bag. In this bag right here, I'll most likely be putting my underwear, all my underwear, socks, drawers, t-shirts, and I'll be putting my shoes, whatever shoes that I'm gonna wear. I'll be putting those in this bag right here. Okay. Or most likely, it's two options. Or I'll be putting if I'm like, for example, going to California is a 3-day journey. So I won't need all my underwear, all my socks, all my drawers, and especially the shoes that I'm going to be wearing once I get to my destination. So that's what'll go in here. I'll probably keep 2 pair of underwear, 3 pair of underwear in my other bag that I take in and out of the room. So, but this is my saddlebag bag. I put the stuff in here that I do not need. One of the things that you do not want to do is you do not want to make a mistake while you're traveling and not lock your saddlebag. I don't care if you're traveling, you keep both of your saddlebags locked. You don't have to lock your tour pack because you may be going in and out of that, but you keep both of your saddlebags locked under all circumstances. Keep your saddlebags locked. So once I put this, fill this bag up and put it in my saddlebag, I lock the saddlebag because most likely during the rest of the trip, I will not be going in this bag unless it's an emergency or, you know, whatever, plans change or whatever. But once I put this bag in my saddlebag, I will not be going in it. Now, when it comes to shoes, okay, the reason why I like this bag for my shoes is because I can take my shoes and I can set them. You see how this bag is designed on an angle like this? So I can take my pair of shoes and I can put both my shoes at that angle, and it still frees up the whole bag for space. So with both my shoes in there, hold on. With both my pair of shoes in there. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Shit. Boom. Yeah. This normally would be on the ground. Anyway, but now you can see. So as you can see, I got a whole pair of shoes in there, and they're both at the bottom angle, and I still got all this left to pack. Okay. And you can actually stuff this bag because whatever you can put in this bag, you can stuff this bag into your saddlebag. So no matter what, if you get it in this bag, you work it in your saddlebag and you're good to go. So in this bag, most likely I'll be putting my, like I said, all my underwear, socks, drawers, t-shirts, and if I got a pair of tennis shoes or 2 pair of tennis shoes or whatever I'm gonna be taking, they'll go in this bag right here. And some other little miscellaneous stuff, but we'll come back to this one. Okay. Now, one thing I did do, me and Queen both have these. We have these bags. Again, another Harley Davidson bag. This is a Hygiene bag. It carries all of your hygiene stuff in this bag, and it's made to hang. Let me show you. It's made to hang. Anyway, this is my hygiene bag. It has different pouches, different selections, but it's made to hang. Like if you have to hang it, on the in the bathroom or whatever. And this bag makes it convenient to put all of my hygiene stuff. I got all my emergency stuff, toothbrush, toothpaste, all your, like if paint, Bare aspirin, toenail clippers, fingernail files, whatever you need. Just different stuff. Here goes some extra contact lenses for me. I wear contacts at night, so. And just different pouches. You got all your little stuff in there, and it has all of the different pouches: lotion, soap, deodorant, cologne, and all that stuff. And this really just makes it easier for me to make sure that I have all of the hygiene stuff that I need when I'm on the road. Okay, so I love this little pack right here. And this is another Harley-Davidson product. This bag, every time I go on a trip, when I come back, either I will check this bag and replace whatever I used, top off all of my soaps or whatever, my liquid soaps or whatever, I'll top them off, and then I'll I'll put it back. And I'm gonna show you where this bag goes. Okay, boom. Now, this bag right here, I call this my tour pack bag. Actually, Harley Davidson sells a tour pack bag, and actually Queen has one. They have a bag that they sell similar to this bag right here that fits right in your tour pack. Got the Harley Davidson symbol on there, the whole 9 yards. But this one I like to use as well because I can pack this bag up and this whole bag will fit in my Chop tour pack. No matter what. I boop, 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 put it towards the front of the Chop tour pack and it's in there. So now, in this bag, most likely I'll be packing with my pants, shirts, and all the other little miscellaneous. If I have another pair of shoes that have to go in there, or whatever, whatnot. What else I'll put in there? Pants, shirts, with just all the extra stuff that maybe some extra socks and drawers that wouldn't fit in there or whatever. But I'll pack that stuff in there, and I'm pretty much good to go. And that bag goes inside of my tour pack. Okay, so whatever I can fit in that bag, I'm cool with. And I'm working in my tour pack, shut the tour pack down, and it's gone. Okay. And again, your pants, your shirts. Trying to see, man. I'll pants, shirts. Oh, I'll put my I call it my media bag. This is my y'all gonna be like, this boy crazy. This is my Harley Davidson media bag. This is where I carry all my my tablet, all my plugs for when I'm on the road, when I get to the hotel. So this is my Harley Davidson media bag. I carry this with me as well. I got all, like I said, I got all my plugs and all the stuff in here that I need to broadcast or whatever, extra batteries. And also I keep in here an emergency battery pack. Matter of fact, I need to charge this up, make sure it's charged up. But I keep that in there as well. So this will also go in that bag right there because it goes in my tour pack. Now, the reason why I don't lock my tour pack down is because I'm in and out of my tour pack when I'm on the road. Because most likely I got my snacks, I got my emergency drink of water or my emergency Gatorade or whatever it is that you drink. I have that as well. So once I put that bag in my tour pack, the back end of the tour pack, and the sides, I basically still have open. So I maximize those spaces as well with different little stuff, my snacks, because normally I normally go to the store and I buy what? A bunch of Queen, can you close the door, please? I normally buy. Can you close the door, please?
Somebody door for me?
Can you close the door?
Oh, can I close the door?
Yeah. I normally buy a bunch of granola bars, granola snacks. What do they call it? Trail mix. I buy a bunch of trail mix and I make my own trail mix and stuff like that. So that helps me with that. Boom. So that goes. You just want to maximize all of your spaces. All of your spaces you want to maximize. Boom. But you don't want nothing where if something you open up open up your tour pack, stuff is falling out. You just want to maximize those corners. Now, this bag right here is my Old Faithful. This is my travel bag. Okay. This is the bag that will be sitting on my back seat anywhere I go. And I love this bag. It is a roomy bag. It is a durable bag. It is a hell of a bag, okay? So this is the bag. When you pack this bag, okay, you want to pack this bag because this is the bag that you'll be taking on and off your bike every day. If you're traveling for days at a time, this is the bag that I'll be taking on and off my bike every day for the most part. It's on my back seat. And in this bag is where I'll put this bag. This bag will go inside of here. Boom. Inside of here, I keep a pair of shower shoes. I keep a pair of swim trunks. This bag goes in there. Also in here, I have my washing powder. For when I hit the hotel, I keep that in here. I got washing powder. I got washing pods. I keep pods too. I keep all my pods, pods and washing powder. So therefore, if I need to wash something, I already have it. I don't have to wait till I get to the hotel and be asking them, or be paying the high prices for the stuff that they have that they want you to use. And again, this bag is real roomy. I also keep an extra bungee cord in here. I also keep, like I said, an extra bungee cord in here. So if I need to strap something down, if I buy something, I need to strap it down, I can go right here. And this bag is just real handy because it's easy. It has all of the pouches you need. The way I put mine on is I use this. This goes over my rider's backrest. So the bike, so this is actually like on behind me like this. It sits behind me like this. I strap this over my rider's backrest, and then I tie this down, tie these two straps down. So, and you don't have to worry about it going nowhere. But in this bag is the stuff that I'll be needing every day. So in this bag, if I'm on a 3-day trip, California, this bag I have 3 or 4 pair of underwear, socks, drawers, t-shirts. It'll have my media bag. It'll have my hygiene bag. It'll have an emergency pair of underclothes because most likely when I'm traveling, I have on my whole suit. I wear a whole suit. It's easier to wear a whole suit for me, so I have my whole suit on. But I have underneath there, I have an Under Armour body gear that I wear, or heat out body gear, or cool out body gear, whatever it may be. Whatever I'm wearing up under my suit. So I most likely have a change of that in there. What else I have in there? It'll be stuff with all the stuff that I need to go. So when I pull up to the hotel, I don't have to do a lot of filling. All I gotta do is lock my tour pack. If I need to grab somebody there, lock it down, take the bag off the back seat, and I can go in the room, and everything I need is in that bag when I get in the room. So I don't have to waste a lot of time going in and out of, all in and out of my bike, opening saddlebags. Again, I'm gonna say this again. You do not want to keep opening up your saddlebags when you're on the highway. And the reason why you don't is because every time you open up your saddlebag, there's a chance you can forget to close your saddlebag. And as you're riding, your saddlebag pop open, shit falling out, you lose the shit, you hit a bump, your saddlebag will pop open, you lose the shit. So you want to stay out of your saddlebags as the whole trip until you get to where you're going. When you leave and pack it up, lock it. When you get to where you're going, grab everything out of there, and boom, you're good to go. Also, when you get to your destination and you take all your stuff out your saddlebag, lock your saddlebag. It makes it harder for a person to steal your saddlebag, especially if you have the new ones, the old ones. It don't matter if it's locked with whatever, they can snatch them easy. But that's what this bag is. This is my overnight bag. What I mean by overnight, everything in this bag is what I need to pull off the highway, get my room, lock the bike up, grab this bag, go into the hotel room, everything I need to get some sleep, to get showered up, get some rest, get freshened up, and to start my day. The next day is in this bag. I don't have to go on my saddlebags. I don't have to go on my tour pack. Everything I need is in that bag, and that's the bag that sits on the back of my bike, period. So, and again, like I said, I got this slot right here. Normally when I'm on the highway, I might put, on one side, I might put maybe an extra energy drink or whatever else I need to, so that way I don't have to go, or if I'm riding, I can just reach back there, because this bag, the way it is for me, I done got so custom where while I'm riding, I can just reach back and unzip it, boom, grab something, zip it back up, and I'm good to go. If you want to keep your driver license, I always keep at least an emergency credit card or something in here, or some information. So if I lose my wallet, I'll keep just whatever you need, man. This is your overnight bag. This is a hell of a bag. If you can buy this bag, it's a hell of a bag for your back seat if you don't have a passenger. And I love it. Like I said, Queen buy this stuff. All her stuff gonna always be Harley Davidson. So that's just how she shops. But this bag has been a hell of a bag Man, I'm on live telling these people how to pack for this Yonda trip, man.
Why my stuff always gotta be home dangerous?
Cause that's what you mean, man. You look at. I done told you about Suge Knight in my videos too.
I was right
Anyway,
up there, minding my business. I heard my name. So when you called my name, you threw me in there.
yeah. Well, you need to close that door. All of that damn noise coming out of
Okay,
in my
see how
video.
I feel when I be in there trying to do what I do.
Oh my goodness! I'm trying to give the people an effective how to. What is this?
What's what?
What is this?
What?
I didn't beat you this morning. Is that what it is? You need your morning beating? Is that? I mean, just let me. As soon as I get through with this, I promise to come in there and slap you around. I promise. I got you.
Really?
Can you close the door, please? I'm trying to show these people how to pack. Anyway, y'all. Before I was rudely interrupted. So
I'm
anyway.
gonna use my words.
So look. So now.
Funny.
When it comes to actually say, well, what do I pack? I told you socks, underwear, day and a half. I've given you all of that. You got all your hygiene stuff. You know, you got that. And it's kind of too on. You don't have to worry about a lot of your hygiene stuff. You want to make sure you got a full deodorant. I always make sure when I start my Yonda journey that I have a full deodorant, and I'll take whatever half deodorant that I have to go with me. But you want to make sure you got enough stuff that if it's no store available, you had to stop for the night, or you had to stop at a rest area. You got basically everything you need to wash up and to get stuff situated. You know, I know y'all like rest areas. So who's gonna stop at a rest area to wash up? Me, I have. I've slept at a rest area before. I've slept at a truck stop. I've washed up in a truck stop before. How you get the showers at the Flying J's and all that. I've gotten the shower, went in there, showered up, changed, and got fresh. So that's what I do. But anyway, you don't have to do that. So anyway, that's what that bag is. Make sure that, you know, you get you a bag. I call it, this is your backseat passenger. Your backseat passenger should have all the stuff y'all need, you know, to bed down every night. That's what goes in this bag. Like I said, and it's really, you can stuff this one. It's crazy. It's really durable. I've had this one. We've had this one now over a year. And right there. Also, it has the reflective on there at night. So when the light hits it, it gives you more reflection at night, you know, more safety or whatever. So that's that bag. So in that bag is everything you'll need to check into the hotel, everything you'll need to bathe, everything you need. If you need pajamas, if you don't sleep naked like me, if you need pajamas, your pajamas are going here. You also put a pair, like I said, I keep a pair of shower shoes. Matter of fact, are they in there? They should be in there. Oh, they're in my other bag. I keep a pair of shower shoes. I keep a pair of swim trunks. These are my on the highway swim trunks. So if they got a pool, I can jump in the pool. But more or less, if I need to take a shower and I just want to chill, I don't want to sleep naked, I'll sleep in these. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. You might be somewhere where you can't take a shower just ass on naked. You might have to shower up inside of your shorts. That's what those are for anyway. That's some jailhouse shit anyway. But that's what this bag is. This is your overnight bag. This is the bag you take in and out of, you know, your hotels when you bed down. That way, all you gotta do is lock your bike, lock your saddlebag, make sure your saddlebag's locked, lock your tour pack, and go into your hotel. You don't have to waste a lot of time going in this bag, grabbing this, putting this back in, stuffing that back in there, going, boom. Notice you guys, I only got one saddlebag bag because my other saddlebag, my left saddlebag is my saddlebag is totally empty. I keep it empty at all time. That's my traveling saddlebag. My right saddlebag is my emergency saddlebag. Everything I need for emergency situations, tools, flashlight, dominoes, first aid kits, my extra rain suit, everything that I need for an emergency is in this bag. Also, if I got on my big suit, I don't have to have an emergency rain suit. But I have taken my emergency rain suit because somebody else needed to use the rain suit. You know, somebody else needed to use the rain suit. So it all depends. Like on this trip going to California, I might not take it because it's going to give me room to maybe put another pair of shoes in there. But this bag right here on my bike right now is packed, locked, and ready to go. So I keep my emergency heated jacket in there. Just different little shit I keep in that bag. So I only have one saddlebag. Boom. So that's that. You got your tour pack bag, your saddle pack bag. You got your backseat bag, and this is a hell of a bag to have on your motorcycle. Like I said, also you got you can strap stuff to this too. Like if you had to put something on, let's say you're wearing a jacket and it got too hot and you want to take it off, you can take your jacket up, roll it up. You got the straps, or you can tie it all down right here on top of that bag, and you don't have nothing to worry about. So it's almost, it's almost like it gives you a top surface. So that's that. Now, let's talk about this concept right here. Okay. I'm going to be gone 10 days. I'm going to use the California trip. We're going to be in California for 4 days. So for the 4 days I'm in California, I'm going to take 2 pair of pants. And this is the concept. I want you to hear me. This is the concept. For every pair of pants, you can take 3 shirts. For every pair of pants, you want to be able to wear 3 shirts. Now, the reason why I wear black shoes, because black go with everything. Okay, black shoes go with everything. So I'll take one pair of black shoes, and I might even take, if I got a specific outfit I want to wear to the anniversary, I'll take that pair of shoes to go with that specific outfit. But for the most part, all of my stuff is going to be nice and simple where black go with everything, okay? But it's 1 pair of pants for every 3 shirts. Your shirts get more dirtier and mustier than, they get dirty, they get musty, more than your pants. If you take your nice, like I love on the highway out of town, I'm khakis. I'm just a basic khaki dude. Dickies. I might have a pair of jeans. Like I said, if I got a specific outfit that I want to wear for the event, I'll take that as well. But the way I pack is I pack for every pair of pants is 3 shirts. You want to take at least 2 short sleeve shirts and 1 long sleeve shirt. If it's the winter, you pack 2 short sleeve shirts and 1 long sleeve shirt. So what I do is I'll match up. Okay, let me show you. Okay, in this particular instance, I got tan khakis. Okay. So with my tan khakis, I can wear this orange shirt. It got the black. So the orange shirt with the black shoes, that'll go. Okay, short sleeve. And this one, I got my black shirt with the tan khakis. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? With the black shoes, that's gonna work. And then for my long sleeves, I got my black Get Yonda t-shirt. You feel what I'm saying? So I could rock this, my black Get Yonda t-shirt. Shout out to Get Yonda, my man Dirty, Stephanie Hampton. Miss Dirty, Dirty and Miss Dirty. So I can rock this also with the tan pants and the black shoes. So nobody is gonna say, hey, Sal, you had those pants on yesterday, or hey, Sal, you had that shirt on. But that's 3 outfits I just showed you right there. That's 3 outfits. Boom. If I wanted to wear those pants, keep them, and worst come to worst, if I had to get the pants washed, it's nothing. I could wear the other pair of pants. So I try to keep, so on this trip, I'll be taking 2 pair of pants to go to California. It'll be 2 pair of pants and maybe 5 shirts. And I'm gonna be straight. I got my black shoes, I got the outfit. So I'll probably do, and my other pair of pants will be universal, but I'll be trying to hold on to those for the anniversary as well. Now, also, one of the most things you want to take is when you get to the hotel, you want a lounge set. So me personally, I always have some lounge gear, okay? I have my shorts, my cool little lounge shorts, my t-shirt to match. I got me, whatever my little lounge socks is. And I got these Harley Davidson, flip-flop, whatever you want to call them, flip-flops, or whatever. So when I'm at the host hotel and I'm chilling, I'm not finna do nothing, I'm lounging. I can get in, chill, I'm lounging, woo, woo, woo. Hey, what we finna do? Okay, let me go get dressed. And I can go upstairs and get dressed. But also, and this lounge gear, these flip-flops, that'll be packed in my ready-to-go bag, my overnight bag. So that way I don't have to be looking for this stuff. It's already in there. Boom, 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 boom. I got my shower shoes. If I done stopped at a Motel 5.5 or a Motel 7, you feel what I'm saying? If I done had to stop at, and they didn't leave the light on, so I don't know what's in there. I go in the bathroom and it's horrible. I have my shower shoes that I can step in and take a shower in while I ain't got to put my feet on the nasty floor or the nasty tub or whatever, and I'm good to go. I can still take my shower. But those your little pajama, I call it. So that's like my version of my pajamas. Because if I'm chilling, whatever, I'm just chilling in my pajamas, my shorts and my shirt, I'm good to go. All of that stuff goes in the bag that you use to take off every day. Take off and take on. So now it's the next morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of dark time. You really can't see. All I got to do is when I wake up, before I go to bed, I pack mostly everything up. Get up in the morning, brush my little last couple of teeth I got left. You know what I'm saying? But I got about 17 teeth left. I don't know how many you start with, probably about 40. I got about 17 teeth left. I get up, brush them, swiggle around some mouthwash. You feel what I'm saying? Put my hygiene bag back in there. Put my lounge clothes, if I slept in my lounge clothes or whatever. Put that back in there, get the bag ready, go to the bike, boom, strap it down. I'm ready to go. It's just that simple. So if it's a 4 o'clock kickstand, I can be outside by 3:20, bike, bike on, bag on the bike. I'm locked down, I'm ready to go. And I'm not looking for a whole bunch of stuff in the room because everything, I already basically know what I got. That's what that is. So again, the most important thing when it comes to packing Yonda, you don't have to be fashionable. You don't have to be fly. You don't have to be, have your swag game on point. All you have to do for the most part is be clean and everybody understands because you're on the highway. So if worst come to worst, second or third day, fourth day, you got to wash. We're going to, find a wash house. I've even called an Uber when I was in, where was we at? We were in Houston. The hotel didn't have a washateria, so we called an Uber to the wash house, sat there, washed all the clothes, washed all the underwear, socks, and everything, and then we came on back, boom, got good to go. So you want to make sure you have that time, but that's the worst that can happen. Most of your truck stops got wash houses, your Flying J's and your big truck stops, they got wash houses as well. So that's how you pack for Yonda. If I'm on a serious Yonda trip, I got all 3 of my bags. If I'm on a weekend Yonda trip, I might just do my saddlebag bag and my tour pack bag. I don't need the one on the back seat, and I'm good to go. And I got everything. This hygiene bag, is a hell of a suggestion. You don't have to buy a Harley Davidson hygiene bag. You can buy you a nice regular hygiene bag that you can put all your hygiene in. So all you gotta do is grab this, take it into the bathroom, boom, everything is right there what you need. Put it all back in there, zip it up, pack it up, ready to go. That's that. Like I said, this right here, this is my media, my camera case, and my media bag. Those go with me too. So that's that, man. Let's go over and see if we got any of these questions that I can answer. Let's see if we got any questions. Hold on, y'all. Grab the camera. All right, any questions? All right, boom. All right, what questions do we got? What up, Chris? What up, Bear? What up, Swift? What up, Kevin? What up, Charlie Boy? What up, Black Moses? My man, Black Moses, pound for pound. I can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks, brother. Brian Garrett, what up? Brother man, DJ Vegas, what's up, Vegas? Mr. Roll King. Hey, Vegas, I want you to do me an old school thumb drive with like all the old, like lowrider type music, all the old school jam, Luther, all that type of stuff. Let me know what it's gonna cost. Brian Garrett, Sean Laurie, what up, what up, what up? Mr. Road King, what's happening? Don Henderson, Charles Pompey, Deion Wiles, Leo Crane, what up? M. Clark, D. Mont, what up? T-shirt, drawers, and socks, and be put in one roll for each day. There it is. There, Deion Wiles. Now I don't really have a certain system on how to pack. Queen packs better than me, but I kind of pack my stuff compact, and I pack what I normally pack is. Like I'll pack the pants and I'll put the shirts with it. So when I go to grab the pants, the shirts that I had designed for that, and sometimes I'll mix and match too because I might have put that outfit together, then I'll grab another pair of pants, and then it don't really matter. But I don't have I don't do the army roll, or I just do the best that I can with making everything work, and it works for me. So Kevin Walden, what up, Nikita? Zachary Smith, Walter Pierre Reeves. Warren Charlie, what up? Dirty Broke, what up? D Funky Buddha, what up? O-Dog Fletch. Jeff Show, what up, Jeff? My man Jeff. I can't wait to meet Jeff, man. Good dude. I can't wait to meet him. Crew Think Matthews. J1s, what up, man? Dirty Broke, what Mr. Road King say? You said real talk. Mr. Road King, what did you say? Where's my man J1 said? Mr. Road King, what's up? Met you in Memphis. Okay. All right. FHO, man, I'm glad you talked about the patch police. It's crazy. Yeah, the patch police, Brian. Po Boy 772, Rodney Stevens, Mr. Jones. I also got some of that Eco 1 on the way. That part right there. Great topic, is always very informative. Thank you, sir. Chuck Brooks, Bear Miller again. Ro, what up, Ro? Oh, Ro say you got to pack your CPAP. That's another important thing. Uncle Pete, what up, Uncle Pete? What up, ATL Highways? Note to self: don't stop sale to put your rain suit on. Just thug it out. Hey, come on, ATL. You listen. I'm finna get into that now that I'm sitting down. I want to show y'all the pack of Ronnie Stevens. Swift. Okay. You're going to see me in Buffalo. That's what I'm talking about, Swift. Can't wait to meet you, brother. Also, hey, Swift, I don't know how far you are, but I'll be in Milwaukee tomorrow night for Bike Night. Milwaukee at the Harley-Davidson Museum. I'll be there. Mike Martin Sr., what up? So anyway, one of the things that when it comes to getting Yonda is that you want to try to avoid unnecessary stops. On this trip going to California, we will be avoiding unnecessary stops. One of the things I'm going to tell you right now for this trip to California, if you plan on taking this trip to California with me or with anybody, is if you have any kind of bike issues, if you got a wobble, if you got a limiter, if you got, whatever in the fuck you got that your bike cannot perform at 100% the way it was designed to perform, then you might want to consider taking these type of rides with a big group, you understand, or with a group period, because you have to understand this. We can only ride as good as the worst rider. Okay. No matter how good I ride, I can only ride as fast as the slowest rider. Period. So if you know your bike got issues or, different things like that, then why would you bring that bike on the road? If you know that your tire, I think I got a couple of thousand miles on my tire, I can make it. But by the time we get to California, on the way to California, the tire done got bald. Also, when you weigh your bike down, you want to make sure that screw that's up underneath your fender is not rubbing your tire. You want to make sure that your shocks, before you start packing your bike, you want to make sure that your shocks are pumped up. If you have to go to your local dealership to find out where your shocks are supposed to be, tell them, hey, man, I'm adding maybe 100 pounds to the bike. I want to make sure that my shocks are where they're supposed to be. These are the things you need to know. These are the things you need to do and prepare for. But the biggest thing you can do is to slow up the group because your bike is not road ready. You have to make sure that your bike is road ready and Yonda ready. Also, your mind. If your mind is not road ready, don't be bringing your ass out there. Okay? If your attitude is not road ready, don't be bringing your ass out there. If you can't take jokes, if you can't take people, sleeping with you and, people being in a room around, in a room with you or being around you and you're a recluse and you're a person that got to be all by yourself, then why would you do a group ride? If you can't take people laughing at you, you being able to laugh at people, if you're sensitive about this, and because ain't nobody slick this and we don't know you, we just having a good time. I'm gonna talk about anybody. I don't give a fuck who you is. So if you got an attitude problem, then you might not want to fucking ride with me. Because if you do some dumb shit or some stupid shit or you do some magnificent shit, I'm gonna talk about your ass and I'm gonna have a good time. We're gonna laugh. You will be the joke for the next 5-6 gas stops and videos and. I tell everybody, fuck around with me, FHO, I'm gonna make you famous. I'm gonna put you on camera, I'm gonna make you famous. FHO makes people famous. Whether it was a mistake, you did some dumb shit, whether you made a mistake, whether you forgot to do this. If I gotta pull that motorcycle over because you want to do this, then just know the camera gonna be rolling and I'm gonna make you famous. We're gonna have a good time. I love you. I don't mean no harm by it. It's just who it is, man. Understand, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I had this conversation too this morning with a dear friend of mine. People, I don't expect everybody to ride like me. I really don't. Queen! The door! Anyway, I don't expect people to ride like me. Everybody not going to be able to ride like me. Everybody not going to be able to go the hours I can go, to endure the miles that I endure, et cetera, et cetera. Everybody not going to be able to do that. And I understand that. But I want to know that you're giving me your best. Don't just be copping out because Big Sale ain't going to leave you. Or don't just be copping out because Big Sale, is going to be there for you. Don't be doing that. That's unfair to us. It's unfair to me. It's unfair to everybody else. Also, when we at the gas stops, I'm always checking the weather. I'm checking the roads ahead. I'm doing everything possible. So when I pull up to the gas stop, I'm getting gas, using the restroom, grabbing my little snack, my little sip of water, and everything else I'm waiting on y'all. So on this trip to California, if you're taking this trip, if you smoke cigarettes, you better learn how to smoke while you're riding. I'm not finna be at the gas station waiting on you to smoke a cigarette, waiting on you to have to hit your cigar, waiting on you to have to hit your inhaler and all the rest of that shit. You better get you a routine that's down packed. If you got whatever issues you got, you better know how to do that shit within 5 to 10 minutes. You better know how to get gas, use the bathroom. Now, it's too. Every time, this is a mistake that people make. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a mistake that a lot of people make. Every time we stop for gas, go use the restroom. Ladies, especially, go use the restroom. Men, go use the restroom. I ain't got to use it right now. I'm good still. I'll wait till the next stop. Okay? The next stop might be an hour and a half to 2 hours because I'm not pulling over for you to go use the restroom. Period. I'm not pulling over. And don't take your ass in the bathroom and sit in there on your phone and Facebook and YouTube and all. Go your ass in there, take a shit and piss and come on, we got to go. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and let it go and let's get the hell on. But every stop, I'm telling you, I use the bathroom every stop, whether I have to or not. I'll go in there and force myself to pee, do whatever, boom, and I'm good to go. Every stop. So also on the road, you're not going to be eating whole meals. From the time we leave that morning, you won't get a full meal, which would be a whole McDonald's meal or Wendy's, or if we can find an Applebee's or whatever. You won't get that meal until we bed down. It's not going to happen until we bed down. After we check into the hotel room and get situated, then you can go get you something to eat. But other than that, you're gonna be snacking all day. I would suggest you get you some healthy, some healthy bars, or just buy you something. You keep your extra, $10, $15, where you can go in there and buy you a granola bar, or buy you a Snicker, or buy you whatever you need to buy, and make sure you drink whatever. Like me, I like the vitamin waters. That's what I drink. I drink me 1 or 2 of those during a whole day's trip, and I'm good to go. When I get to the hotel, I'm gonna hydrate with water, and I'm good to go. But we're not going to be stopping for you to do shopping trips and excursions and all that. We got a couple of Harley-Davidson dealerships. If we got the time, we're going to pull into those, let you do your little thing. And we're going to go on about our business. This trip here is a time trip. It's a time-sensitive trip. We want to be somewhere by a certain time. We want to be back by a certain time. We want to be here at this point. So it's a time-sensitive trip. This ain't a vacation. So you can't just be on your motorcycle in La La Land. And another Yonda tip. Turn that fucking radio off. Turn the radio off. Until we get, especially in the city. The most important thing about group riding is to watch, to hear the pipes in front of you, to watch the bike that's in front of them. So, when to brake, and also, you're going to be paying more attention. What keeps me awoke on all my Yonda trips is I'm watching everything. I'm watching the diesels in front of me, the cars in front of me. I'm watching the traffic on the other side. I'm watching this. I'm watching my radar. So I'm always doing. You guys notice when we take this California trip, you probably would notice I probably wouldn't even have my radio on, but barely. And every once in a while I'll turn it on. Give me, if I know let's just say, I know we're on a 150-mile stretch or whatever, I might turn my radio on just for a minute, just to, boom, freshen up or whatever. And then my radio is off, if that. But I'm listening to the motor, the pipes. I'm listening to, everything. We're going to different altitudes. We're going to different climates. Your bike going to run different. It's going to sound different. It's going to run different. That's just what it's going to do. Trust me. If I tell you ain't nothing wrong with your motorcycle, for what I know, ain't nothing wrong with your motorcycle. So if it is something, and if I think we can make it to the next dealership or whatever, we will pull in there, get it situated, and get it looked at, and we good to go. Back in the day, Harley Davidson used to respect out of town travelers. What I mean by that is back in the day, 10 years ago when we were traveling, if you were from out of town and you had a bike issue, they would pull whoever bike locally off the rack and put your bike immediately on the rack. We never had to wait to get service when we were from out of town. If you were from out of town, if your plates, let's just say we're in Mississippi, and your plates say Atlanta, and you had a mechanical issue, they would take your bike right in, boom, because you were on the highway. Now I've been noticing lately that they don't really do that. You third in line, fourth in line, and I'm saying, hey, wait, I'm out of town. I'm trying to get somewhere. That don't happen. I don't know if it's just a practice that done faded out, or whatever. But it used to be awesome to be from out of town and something was going on with your bike, or you want an air pressure or oil checked or whatever it may be. They would take you right in. They would have pull a mechanic off of a job he was working on and have him get right on your bike. Again, like I said, I don't think they do that anymore. It's a lost art. But hey, Harley Davidson, if you're listening, it's definitely something. And when I have this meeting Thursday, when I go down there, to actually tomorrow, when I go down there, these are some of the things I'll be talking about as far as treating your out of town travelers, a lot better. Having lounges for them. If we got to wait on service, 2 or 3 hours, it would be cool to have a lounge that we can actually go in and chill and rest up. Or even giving us a hotel voucher. It might be 7 of us. You can say, hey, well, we're going to give you a hotel voucher to the hotel right across the street while you wait, whatever, man. These are just suggestions, man, and stuff that I'm going to be proposing to them on, because it's only right, especially if we out of town. It don't really cost you nothing. You work it out, and it's good to go. Like Q was saying, one thing I don't stop to do is stop to put on a rain suit. If I tell you at this stop, hey, it's going to be raining up ahead, you put your rain suit on right then and there. If it rain, you covered. If it don't rain, hey, just in case it did rain, you was straight. But I'm not finna pull over because it started raining and you want to put on a rain suit. We're not doing that. Trust me. We're not doing none of that. What else we got? Cool. Thank you, Rodney Stevens. Swift, what up? I'll see you Saturday in Buffalo. Okay, my man Mike Martin. Yo, Vito, what up? What about some snacks? Okay. Like I said, I always give me a big bag of trail. I buy different trail mixes and mix them how I want it. So all I eat when I'm on the highway is trail mix. I don't eat that night. I don't eat until I bed down that night. So whatever, if you got granola bars or energy bars or power bars or whatever it is that you want that you can snack on, eat your power bar and drink, then that's what you take. And those, like I said, you keep those in your tour pack where you can open up, grab it, and do what you got to do, and you're good to go. But you don't want to go in and out your saddlebags. Remember what I'm telling you is, you do not want to have to go in your saddlebags when you're on the highway. Your saddlebags should be locked from the time you leave your house to the time you get to your destination. They should be locked. So anything you want to do should have to come out of your tour pack, or if you don't have a tour pack, I'm sorry, because I'm assuming everybody got a tour pack, that would be somewhere easy access on the bag that you have on the back of your bike. If you got a backseat bag or whatever, all of that stuff needs to be in that bag. I'm not finna wait on you to unpack your tour pack to go in there and look for shit and then got to pack it all back up. We're not doing that. Make it convenient. Think about that. Think about, that everything you do want to be time effective and it want to make sense. You want to be able to get in and out, okay, without less hassle. What we got? Dijon, I've been watching the weather, like you said, and yeah, it's going to be hot as fuck. Should I do a leather or just a long sleeve? Always wear long sleeve. Okay, let me tell you this. Anytime you travel, always wear long sleeve. If you're doing some local bike night stuff, you're scooting around town and you want to put your short sleeves on, your shorts on, you're fine. But anytime you're on that highway, always wear a long sleeve shirt. The reason why you want to wear a long sleeve shirt is because the wind pulls moisture out of your body. The wind will dehydrate you. The wind will make you tired and sleepy because your skin is exposed to the wind and the wind is just draining you. So the reason why you wear a long sleeve shirt is to keep the wind from draining the body out of your skin. If it's hot and you're sweating, that sweat is good because it's going to cool your body down. If it's too cold, then of course it's going to keep you warm. But also you keep all the dirt elements, off of your skin while you're riding. So if you're going yonder, always long pants, and the long sleeve shirts. I don't care how hot it is. It could be 117 degrees. You will see me with a long sleeve shirt on. My brother V from the FHO family got us these dry wick shirts. They're awesome. All I'm telling you is you need a long sleeve shirt for your skin. He got us these dry wick shirts. That is the only thing I'll be riding in from here on out. I love them. They're awesome. So I wear the dry wick now. So that's what I do. What up, Juggy Bruce? My man, Juggy Bruce. What is it? Okay. Don't buy anything from the hot rollers. You'll have a cold and blow on the side of the road. Oh, we talking about from the roller wheel. Who was that? That's Jeff. What Jeff called the hot rollers is, when you go in the gas station, when you go to your local gas station, Petro, whatever you go to, Quick Trip, They got those little dogs on the hot rollers. We talked about that the other day too, Jeff, in one of the shows, I think with Willie Whip. Stay away from the hot rollers. Stay away from the food or the hot dogs or the cheese sticks or whatever that's going around on the rollers. Stay away from those because you ain't gonna last. You're gonna eat that shit at this gas stop within 20 miles down the road. You're gonna be looking to blow your whole asshole out. You know what I'm talking about? Figure out how many miles you can go off of a tank of fuel. That's one thing that we've been asking everybody to do. At this point in the game, and this is what I tell everybody. If you have not run out of gas on your motorcycle yet, then you don't know your motorcycle. I tell everybody when they first buy their motorcycle, within 2 months or 3 months, get the gas low, get the gas light on, get you if you can, get you one of them little spare tank of gas cans, a gallon or whatever, half a gallon or whatever you need, and put it in your saddlebag or your tour pack and ride that bike. Ride it until you run out of gas. You need to know how many miles you got when that light come on. You need to know, and you need to start knowing that. You need to start managing your gas and your mileage together. If you don't know this on your motorcycle yet, you're in for, that's a problem. You should learn your motorcycle. The first 3 months, 4 months, you should be learning your motorcycle. You should be to lay it down, see how heavy it is to know that you can pick it up. You need to, you need to be able to know all that. You need to know how much gas do you truly have. The meter might say 202 miles. But when you ride, you might only get 180 miles. You feel what I'm saying? Your needle might say half a tank. Well, how many miles do you have left from a half a tank? How many miles do you have left at a quarter of a tank? You need to know these things. These are things that you need to know. But I promise you, if you run out of gas, even have somebody follow you or whatever, or have somebody prepared to come get you, you can ride around in your neighborhood. You can just take you a nice little ride around the city or whatever, and just be prepared to run out of gas. You need to know how your bike sound when it's running out of gas. You need to know all of these things, man. And these are the things you should already know before you talk about getting out there, getting Yonda. So thank you for that, Nikita. That was a good one. Make sure I touched on that. Big Money Rob still selling saddlebag locks. Yes, he is, J1. He's still selling saddlebag locks. You can hit him up. If you need me to call him for you, I will. J1, that's my partner, so I got him. What about your senior citizens' PP needs? Listen, you got anywhere between 150 miles to 2.5 hours. If you can't manage that, you need to have your whole little set of Depends. You feel what I'm saying? You need to have you some Depends and whatever else you need to just piss on yourself while you're riding. And we ain't got no, when we stop at the gas, they go in there and change that motherfucker, be about your business. You feel what I'm saying? Because understand this, I'm the same way. I have to use the restroom. I cannot go 2 and 3 gas stops without using the restroom. I can't. So, but I am at least programmed that I can go 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours if needed. Wherever many miles I can get, I can get it when I get to that gas stop. So every gas stop for my senior citizens, you will be using the restroom. If you have to use the restroom, you just got to get off, use the restroom, and catch back up. Okay? That's just what you're going to have to do, man. That's my man, Juggy Bruce. Don't eat off the road, I'm telling you. Let them know, Big Sale, you can burn up during the day and freeze at night. Yes. Also, one of the things, for everybody that's going to the West Coast and everybody that's watching this, understand this. The temperature varies. The 60 degrees here in Atlanta ain't the same 60 in California. I know it says 60, but they got 60 with a breeze. We might have 60 with dry heat or 60 with no breeze. On the West Coast, you're surrounded by the ocean. So when it gets dark, when it gets night, that breeze comes in there. You don't need a big jacket. I'll be taking just my little light. It's like a windbreaker. I'll be taking my little cool little windbreaker, just to keep the chill off me. But I also have my long sleeve shirt on the bike where I can just, if I got to change from my short sleeve shirt, I can put on my long sleeve shirt and I'm good to go. But I keep a jacket on my bike at all times, no matter what. I keep a cool little all-weather type jacket. If it's too cold, too hot, this jacket works for both. So get you a nice all-weather jacket, something cool that you can wrap up and keep that on your bike, and that's what you call your emergency jacket. So that'll help you with that. What else we got? Know the route that the group is going in case you get separated. Also, for California, everybody keep asking me, Sal, what are we doing? I'm finna tell y'all the route right now for California, okay? We leaving Atlanta, BP Thornton Road. I believe that's exit 43 or 44. I'm not sure. No, I'm sorry. We're not leaving BP. We're leaving the new raceway. We're leaving from the raceway. The raceway is right around the corner from the Atlanta Host Hotel. We'll be leaving from the raceway because we can come out at the light, make that left, get right on the freeway, boom. So we'll be leaving from the raceway right here on Thornton Road. Kickstands is up at 3 o'clock. I'll be pulling out. I'm headed towards the freeway at 3 o'clock. So whatever time you need to be there, that's on you. When you first get there, and also when you're going somewhere, when you get in a group, when you get there, when you pull up to the gas pump and get gas. I don't care if you fill up at your house. You know, your house is only 30 miles down the road. Top that bitch off. Everybody should be topped off at the main gas station. Period. Period. When you get there, if it's 38 cents you got to put in there, or 89 cents, or $1.12 or $2, put it in there. Top it off. Because you're gonna you might need them extra 30 miles or the extra little whatever you just spent going from your house to the meetup spot. So when you get in there, don't start talking, pull up at the gas pump, go in and pay for your gas, get that situated, move your bike away from the pump, and you're ready to go. You're topped off. Everybody needs to be topped off when we leave. Not topping off at your house, not topping off the night before, but you need to be topped off at the meetup spot when we get ready to leave. So the route going to California, we're taking 20 west. Period. 20 west. When 20 run out, right around Van Horn, Texas, it'll turn into the 10. 20 runs right out into the 10. You can't miss it. You're going to go 20 west till it run out, and then you're going to take 10 west. You feel what I'm saying? Our first major stop is in Inland Empire, i.e. Pomona and all that kind of stuff. So our first really real big stop is in Pomona. We got some stops planned along the way. We got some people in Arizona that want to show us a good time, cook for us and all of that. So we're going to try to make that stop as well. But for anybody taking the California ride, it's 20 west till it run out, and you're going to run, it dumps you right into the 10 west. That'll take you right into LA, California. Okay? So that's the route. And again, another thing, let me tell you this too. When getting on the freeway, let's just say we were just at the gas stop. We had a gas stop. Now it's time to get on the freeway. Okay. When getting on the freeway, if I'm gonna probably be in the lead because Queen is no longer riding. Her medical won't let her ride. So I'll be in the lead on this trip. When I get on the freeway, my number one goal is to get on the freeway as safe as possible, as fast as possible, and get all the way over to the far lane. Now, if you can't do that, you're going to take your time. I know I got a group of people with me. I got road captains and all that. So I'm not going to be doing the 490 that I'm going to be doing when the formation is in full pack. So you ain't got to worry about doing 120 trying to catch up. And then you done cut up to the pack and we only doing 80. And now you're going to run into the back of somebody. Always be conscious of that. Always. And if that be the case, don't get into the lane with the pack. Stand on the lane on the side. And then once you get your speed, then you can migrate your way into the pack. The other thing I don't want everybody doing is jumping out of line either. Jumping out of line, in and out of line, because that confuses me, the lead person. I don't know if something wrong with the bike and this. So we're going to have a signal. The signal for if something is wrong with your bike, you're going to be flicking your headlights. If your headlights ain't flicking and you back there, you done slowed all the way down because you back there on the phone, Facebooking, sexting, sending texts to your boo and letting her know you good. You out here with Big Sale. I'm finally riding my motorcycle. You back there sexting. I ain't stopping for shit. If you're not blinking your headlights high, low, high, low, high, low, or you just pull all the way over, then I'm not stopping. But if your ass do that, it better be something wrong with your bike. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm cold. I need to put a jacket on. I'm hot. We don't stop to get warm. We don't stop to get cool. We don't stop for that shit. If you hot, you're going to be hot to the next goddamn gas stop. And if you stop me because of that shit, or fake a bike, listen, Bags done broke me in. I'm not going for no more okie dokes. Bags done ran all the okie doke tricks. He done ran all the games. So I'm on all your games. If you stop me for a fake accident, then the next time we ain't having that shit. So no, I ain't wearing that. I was just using that for the show. What else we got? Let them know so you can burn up okay during the day. No, Crew Think Matters. I need that bag lock number for the stereo guy to get a pair of locks. Okay. Let me get y'all Big Money Rob number right now. Matter of fact, let me see if I can call him and get him on the phone. He probably at work. Yeah, I told him about the long sleeves, babe. I just told him about that. Why they should wear long sleeves. Rob. Robert. Here we go right here. Let me see if he answer. Oh, this is the wrong number. Hold on. Okay. I keep saying sis. All right, let me put his number on there.
Please leave your message for 5.
He didn't answer. Anyway, I just posted his number online, so you guys have his number. But hit him up for the bag locks. He got those. All right, so there you go, Crew Thinks. Sir, don't forget to visual check bike at gas stops. That is something that the road captains will be doing. I'll be doing. I visual check bikes while we rolling. I look at how you riding. I look at, your health. I'm looking at a lot of stuff. So I do that. That's just a natural thing that I do. But I appreciate that, Mike. Every time you stop, you top. Period. Now that's another thing. Let me tell y'all what Q means by that. Okay, ATL Hot Wheels. If we top off and we go 70 miles down the road and we got to pull over at another gas station because something happened or whatever, this and this and that, we're gonna top off again at that gas station. Every time we stop, we're gonna top off. Hear what I just said? That's what ATL Hot Wheels mean by that. Every time we stop, we top. Every time. I don't give a fuck if we go down the road 40 miles and we got to pull back over at a gas station or whatever. Every time we stop at a gas station, we top off. But I just filled up at the last one. I don't give a fuck. Put $3 in there right now. Every time we stop, because I'm going gas tank to gas tank unless something prevents me from doing that, i.e. somebody break down or emergency, we got to pull over. Other than that, so your gas tank need to be just as full as my gas tank. That's what that means. Appreciate you, Q, for that. That was a good one. Willie writes, I miss bags. Every ride can't ride in the back of the pack. Oh man, Nikita dropping some bombs. Another thing. Nobody will ride behind my road captains. If you fall behind them, listen, you're gonna be on your own, and I promise you that. Everybody can't ride in the back of the pack. You're gonna know how to do. No, you're gonna have to know how to do group riding. You're gonna know how to ride staggered. You still ride in your own lane. You just got somebody in front of you to the right. You're gonna have to know how to ride staggered group riding. Everybody can't ride in the back. My man Nikita, man, salute. Appreciate you. Damn, I forgot about that one. So, I'm riding in the back. I'm like, no. Nigga, you're not riding in the back because you can't ride. You're not riding in the back because you think you can't ride. You're going to get your ass in where you fit in. So that's another thing for this ride. Always remember that. Everybody can't ride in the back. Y'all can ride back behind me, but everybody can't ride in the back. My road captains, Ike and them will be the last people because we got the communication going. So we know who is who, what's going on, the whole 9 yards. But don't think every time you get information, you're going to wait till everybody else go. You don't want to pull out the gas station to the last person. No, if I see you doing that, I'm going to put your ass in the front with me. And if you can't do that, you're going to ride your own ride. All right? That's what that is. Appreciate you, Nikita. If you need to take your medication. Okay? If you're a person that has to take medication, before we start the day, let me know that, because then I can plan the gas stops. I can plan whatever stops around your medication. But if you have to take medication like every 6 hours or every 10 hours or whatever it may, if you can't take medication in the morning and then when you bed down at night, then, again, it's something that you might want to consider. If your medication makes you drowsy, if your medication makes you, blur vision, if you got any kind of that shit going on, this ain't gonna be the trip for you. Getting Yonda is this ain't gonna be the trip for you. Um, it's just something you need to think about. If your medication, because you're gonna be hot, we're going through the desert. We're going through the Mojave Desert. Okay, It has been 100, and the highest that I've ever been through the desert on my motorcycle is 126 degrees. And that's in the shade. Period. Is 126 on my motorcycle. I've been through the desert. Queen can get y'all a story about that. Queen went to the desert and lost her mind. She was turned into 3 different people. You know, your motorcycle oil get there, your bike get the clacking and knocking and all kind of shit. You think your bike gonna, you think, you literally, we in Snowman, and I can call Snowman and he'll verify, you gonna think your bike is on fire. You're gonna be looking down like, this motherfucker gotta be on fire. Your bike, that's how hot it gets, that your bike feel like it's on fire, like literally you're sitting on the stove. Okay? If you got anything like your medication stops you from doing that or being experiencing that, then hey, these are some of the things you need to consider. Key is to get in and out of the gas stops effectively. My man Clint Fitz, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Your gas stops, you got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes to get gas, use the restroom, get your bite to eat, let's go. 10 minutes. And I'm giving you 10, it's normally 5. And I want you to stop and think about this. I want you, before you take this trip, if you can, or any trip before you already take, pull up to the gas station and set your timer for 10 minutes and see how long 10 minutes is. 10 minutes is a long ass time, especially at a gas station. It's a long ass time. Now you can fuck it off, but if you get in there, pull up to the gas pump, get off the bike, stretch, walk inside, pay for your gas, go use the restroom, come back, pump your gas, go in there and get your change and get back on your bike, you're going to have some minutes left. I promise you. But if you fucking around, you're going there, you in there shopping like you at a goddamn Walmart. You at the goddamn Pilot, and you going down each aisle shopping like you at the Walmart. You going through the soda, you in the freezer section, you know, looking for Monsters, and they got a whole rack right here, but you, I wonder what they got in here to drink. You in there shopping like you at Walmart. We ain't going for that shit. We ain't doing none of that shit. Ain't no Yonda shopping. Ain't no QT shopping at Walmart. Gas will go 15, 30 minutes, keep the cadence. Lil John, Big Sale, where are the new long distance riders in the group? You're like a camp counselor. where are the new? Hey, we're going to find out. Gas will go 15, my man Clint Finn said, gas will go 15, 30 minutes, keep the cadence. 50-weight oil. You know, your 2050 is the standard weight oil that you use for Harley Davidson. What I normally do on the highway is if I need oil, I buy a thing of Lucas. The Lucas oil stabilizer is real nice and thick, and it helps you. It's for your motor. So if I have to replace my oil, I replace it with a quart. If I'm a quart low, I buy a quart of Lucas, pour that in there, and I'm good to go. That normally works for me, Clint. I don't know if it works for you, but that normally works for me. And I just gave them an endorsement, which I don't even get paid for that. Some people never rode in group. You're going to have to learn how to ride in a group. That's the only way this thing going to work is group riding. This is not an individual ride. If it is for you, then you know, and trust me, you're going to have plenty enough space to do it. Group riding is no different from individual riding, except you got to pay more attention. You got to pay attention. That's the difference with group riding. You got to pay attention. Okay? And Needles, California, be prepared for $5 gallon gas. Yeah, they got that. The Poot. I know who this is. I got you, Poot. I appreciate you, Prez. I know you is Prez. My man, Clint Flint. I appreciate you, brother. Bring your extra set of keys and give them to someone else. That's a cool idea. You could do that. What I suggest, and this is what I tell everybody too, is I have a spare key for my bike, an emergency key. Not the key fob, but just the key. I know how to start my bike if I lose my key fob. But let's just say I lose my keys and my saddlebags is locked. You feel what I'm saying? Boom, you stuck. So I have an extra key, just a key to unlock my saddlebags and unlock my steering column or whatever. If I need to, I have that and I keep that somewhere where I know where it is. But that's how they go. So if you have to bring your extra set of keys for that, listen, you want to wear you some pants, man, that you can put that got deep enough pockets, or a shirt, or whatever it is that you need to wear. But you need to get a system. Like for me, okay, I have a system for where my keys go, where my wallet go. So if you ever see me ride my bike and I do my little pat, boom, 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 that's just me confirming my system. I pack my saddlebag, lock, side covers, boom, tour pack. So I have a whole system. If you get into the habit of having a system where your keys, no matter what, you keep your keys in your right pocket, or you keep your keys in your left pocket, you keep your wallet in your right pocket, or you keep your wallet in your left pocket, or whatever. Get that system. Also, you don't have to have all your money, and you don't need a full wallet. So you could tuck your wallet in your credit cards or whatever else you need. Just have your one credit card you need, your few cash dollars that you need for the gas or whatever, and that's all you really need in your pocket. You could actually put your wallet with your driver license and all that shit up. You don't need that. You feel what I'm saying? When we get bed down, whatever, grab it, pay for your hotel, and you're good to go. But you don't need to have all that shit just exposed, you know. But hey, if that's how you got to do it, that's how you got to do it. So that's that, man. Any other questions? Other than that, Yonda packing, how to prepare to take your Yonda trips. Understand this. Your bike has to be ready. Your attitude has to be ready. Mentally, you have to be ready. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're a sensitive individual, because when we break down, and let me say this, and I'm going to explain this. One of the reasons why we joke and we laugh and we clown about the person that broke down is because we're trying to keep our energy up. When a breakdown happens or something happens on the highway and we're stuck on the highway for hours, the reason why we clown is because we're trying to keep the energy up. Your energy has to stay up. If your energy comes down, then the trip is, that day is wasted. You're at it, So that's why we clown. When you see snowman clowning and this raggedy motherfucker, we clowning to keep the energy up. It's not personal. Trust me. We just trying to keep the energy up. We're trying to keep everybody laughing, motivated. We're gonna get past this shit, brothers, and we're gonna keep it pushing. But it's not personal. So don't think that it's personal. Don't think that somebody is jabbing at you. Yeah, you might have had a lot of fucked up shit going on. So you was the one that got talked about. You was the life of the Yonda trip. You was the life of the Yonda trip. But it's never personal. It's just simply to keep the morale up. I'm telling you right now, if fuck up around me, I'ma laugh. If I fuck up, you better get your giggles on. You better get your jokes in, because I'm tearing your ass up. If you fuck up around me, I'm getting all my laughs, jokes, and giggles in. That's just the nature of the beast. But other than that, I love you. I promise you I do. Any other questions before we go? What's riding staggered? We ride in a pack, and there are rules to riding staggered. Okay, well, hold on. I'm sorry. I got one before you. William Al Mitchell. Describe the hand signals and meaning for those who don't know. Also, know your bypass code to start bike in case of key loss to start bike up. Now, on all Harley Davidsons, you have a key bypass code, a key fob bypass code. You should know what that code is. If you bought your bike, whatever dealership you bought your bike from, they program that code into the motorcycle before they sell it. You need to go to the dealership and either get that number or have them change the bypass code so that you'll have one and you'll know it to start your bike. With this bypass code, you can start your bike up without the key fob. You can't unlock the bike, but you can start it if need be. Okay, so that's what he means by know your bypass code. As far as the signals go, the hand signals, everybody have different hand signals. I have different hand signals. Okay, and I don't discuss those until we take the ride, because I might change them or whatever. But the basic hand signal is this. If it's debris in the road, I'll do a kick to the left or kick to the right. That means watch out, there's debris in the road. So that's why you can't just be out there with your legs willy-nilly, because I'm watching you. Oh shit, there's something in the road. Now you got me looking for something in the road, but you just really stretching your legs, or whatever. I'm not saying you can't stretch your legs, but I'm just saying, sometimes people point to it. They'll point, whoop, 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 or do whatever. This is one that's important to me. If I'm the lead man and I'm coming up on a row of diesels or 2 or 3 diesels, 18 wheelers, and I see one of them, he's swaying in and out of traffic, I'm gonna hit the 1. I'm gonna put up a 1 finger. That means we're gonna get in one line. Now we're gonna speed up now. I do not sit on the side of 18 wheelers. I do not sit behind 18 wheelers. So if we going 90, I'm gonna go 95, 100 to get past this 18 wheeler. And once I get past, we slow down and get back in formation. Once you pass the front of that diesel, if you got over in formation, once you pass, you just bounce back into your spot, and the shit looks so beautiful like clockwork. But coming in the construction zone, I'm gonna do 1. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the 1. We're gonna ride to the construction zone in the single line. Bop bop. So you're just gonna fall in. The biggest pet peeve of any group riding is to allow a car to cut into our group. If you're riding that far back from the bike in front of you that a car think you can get in there, then it's something wrong. With the road captains like that, Bam, Ike, and Jeezy, you ain't got to worry about that. They not playing that shit. Them motherfuckers will block a car completely all the way off and not let nobody get in there. So all you gotta do is get your space, lock in your space, and you're good to go. But that's the worst thing that you can do is let a car or truck separate us. I'll even slow down the pack to let a car in front of the whole pack instead of him trying to, trying to divide the pack. So that's that. What's riding staggered? We ride in the pack. Staggered is one bike. Instead of riding side by side, you ride staggered. You give the bike in front of you his whole lane. He got the whole lane, but he gonna ride this line, and you gonna ride. So one bike on the line to your left, one bike on the line to your right. That's how I go. So if I'm on the right, if I'm leading, I'm on the right line. I'm on the middle line. That means the bike behind me will be on up against the wall. He on that line. The bike behind him will be directly behind me on that line. So you got a whole lane. If something to happen, you got a whole way you can maneuver. And you give one wheel, not a whole bike length. You give one wheel behind the bike in front of you. You got one whole wheel, your whole front wheel space. So you got about a 3 feet space, 2 feet, no, probably about a 2 feet, 2.5 feet space in between each bike staggered. Okay. Pack the rules. Tell everyone to stay positive and enjoy the ride. Hydrate with water, sip, not Gator or Powerade, and bananas for cramping. Bananas is your potassium. Okay. You'll notice every morning I'll try to grab me 1 or 2 bananas. But I've already been hydrating for this ride, Queen. I've been drinking almost a gallon of water a day. I've been drinking my alkaline water, trying to lose weight and trying to get that. Because like I said, you're not going to be eating healthy on the road. On the road, there's no such thing as healthy eating. You can try your best. You can do the best you can, but you're going to not be eating as healthy as you would be eating if you were at home or on a regular thing. So you don't want to overdrink. You don't want to get to the gas station. And if you do, let's just say this. If you do have to drink a whole Gatorade or something, when you get to the gas station, when you pay for your gas, go in there, buy your Gatorade, pay for your gas, drink that whole Gatorade, and then go to the bathroom. Don't go to the bathroom first and then drink the Gatorade and get on your bike because you're going to have to go to the bathroom again. So that's that. Thank you, Clint, too, for all of these questions. My man Nikita has some good ones. Clint, William, Al, you guys all had some good questions today. Too sensitive. Emergency contact needs to be given to someone on the trip. We've already done. Ike is doing what he call emergency cards. When we meet up at the meetup spot, you will fill out this emergency card and you will give that to somebody else. Okay, that will have your name, your emergency contact information, your blood type, and your name, your emergency contact information, and your blood type. Okay. As far as your address and all that, I don't need that. Your emergency person will have that number. And at the end of the trip, we will be, giving those back to whoever you gave them to. If you got somebody you're riding with, exchange it with them. But somebody needs to know who you want us to get in contact with, and what's your blood type, because that's what'll save you if something happened at the scene. He's A positive. His name is Joseph Jenkins, A positive, and here's his emergency contact. This is the person he wants you to contact. Now, this is a big one right here. This is a must know. I must know this today. What do you want me to do with your phone if something happened to you? Yeah. My man Juggy Bruce gonna be a buckwheat as a road captain for sure. What do you want me to do with your cell phone if something happened to you? Do you want me to destroy it? Do you want me to keep it? Or do you want me to turn it over to your emergency contact?
What you gonna do?
Destroy all my shit. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. Since you back there peeping, they say I'm buffering really bad. I'm buffering really bad. Oh man. On the card too. Medical condition, if you got allergies, yeah, and medical conditions. They say I'm buffering really bad. Am I still buffering? It just must mean it's time for me to get off. I've been on here long enough anyway. Buffering really bad. All right. Well, anyway. Thank you guys. That's Yonda Packing, Yonda Rules, Yonda Tips. It is what it is. So, any questions, hit me up. Buckwheat said, give his to the garbage can.
That mean y'all ain't shit.
Hey, man. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Destroy my shit, Cecil Jackson.
Oh, so sister wanted butt with okay.
I'm just saying, man.
You say you just do what with yours?
On mine, just throw mine. If something happened to me, I don't need no cell phone. Just throw the bitches away. I don't give a fuck.
Because you have plenty of pictures and memories.
Man, we know. I got all my shit in the cloud anyway. All my shit in the cloud anyway. Yeah. All my shit in the cloud.
Anyway, so it don't even matter.
You go cremate me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spread your ashes from 20 to 10. Like you ride.
I'm just saying. All my shit in the cloud. So whatever pictures you need, we just download them from the cloud. But we don't.
How you gonna be that?
Huh? Yeah, I got the cloud. I got instructions in my
gonna
wheel.
be dead.
I got instructions on how you open up my cloud in the wheel. So don't worry about it. They gonna give you all.
Whatever. This leg's getting my nerve.
They said, how much are you charging to take somebody the rest of the way if they don't want to ride?
What they gonna do with that bike? Ship it back?
I don't know what they're gonna do. Rotoro said, how's the leg? I hope it's getting better. So listen, also Queen you got 2 slots.
2 slots.
Anybody that want to ride, Queen will be in a car. She got 2 slots available, $500 round trip. Anybody that want to go to California and West Coast and back, you got to have your own hotel as far as in LA. But at least you got a seat round trip up and back. You know what I mean? If, wherever she go, you go the whole 9 yards per se. So, but if anybody interested in that, hit me up. 2 slots round trip to LA and back, $500. Holla at your boy. Anyway, that's my time. Time for me to get packed and get this bike situated and get some shit in order, man. Cecil said, if you ain't on your bike, you ain't got no business going.
Who is Cecil?
Whoever Cecil is.
Tell Cecil to mind his motherfucking business.
Huh?
Tell him to mind his business.
Tell him to mind his motherfucking business or just mind his business?
Mind his motherfucking business.
Tell Cecil to mind his
Is he on the ground? Is he going?
Tell Cecil. I didn't want to know what you want me to tell Cecil.
Tell Cecil to mind his motherfucking business.
Tell Cecil to mind his motherfucking business.
Yeah,
okay.
That part.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell Cecil. Cecil, Queen said to mind your motherfucking business.
If he's on the ground, he ain't going to tell him tell him to pull up, goddammit.
Pooh said what up? Pooh said what up? Clint Fish said what up?
Hey, tell Cecil don't start no shit. I'm already mad. Nah. If I could have put pressure on this motherfucker, I would be on the ground, but I can't even put pressure.
Anyway, man, that's my time. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate all the love. Hope you share this video, man. Let everybody know that I gave you the best that I can give you. Love you guys. Peace.